So there isn't just one thing that is the benefit of a McQuaid education. It's really the whole package deal. It's the integrity that the McQuaid students have. It's the brotherhood, the tradition, obviously the academic excellence, but it all comes together in just a perfect package.
It's a real community. The cura personalis, as we like to call it, we look out for one another, the care for the person, the care for the student.
It's a place where they're going to be welcomed, and the people around here are going to knock their socks off to help them grow. They come in here as young guys, in 6th and 7th grade, and they leave here as men.
You've heard it before, it takes a village to raise a child. We as parents have the ultimate responsibility in that, but to have that from McQuaid, to have that added influence, certainly helps.
The latest building we opened is a STEM building. So the Wegman Family Center is a science, technology, engineering, math. Clearly those things are going to be important as we move forward into the future.
Having this commitment to the STEM Center is just shows our sincerity in everything that we do. It's more like a college campus than it is a high school facility, and the kids really get that next level, that high-tech experience with fabulous teachers who engage them.
I think the McQuaid education has always been great, but with the addition of the STEM Center, it's really just brought it to another level. STEM is our future and our kids' future, so I think that's where the focus needs to be.
I think having a well-rounded education, mind, heart, soul, and body, especially in the days and times that we live in, where there is a lot of unrest, a lot of uncertainty. It doesn't feel like there's someplace solid to stand on. Gives that opportunity to students to say, this is something that is solid. This is something that you can build from. This is a way of seeing and also a way of proceeding that is just, that is fair, that is honest, that's compassionate.
There's a real focus on making them men for others, not just students and not just getting good grades. It's the whole aspect of doing things for others. Our son has participated in many service projects in the 3 years he's been here already.
I just feel like the best way you're gonna get to grow is through experience. You can open up a book and read about it, but unless you inject yourself into real world opportunities, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to have a true understanding, and McQuaid does a great job with that.
The service program is at the heart of what we do educationally. It's not an add-on, it's not a club, it's something every student does. And that's real service. It's hands-on service, whether to elderly people, to kids in poor neighborhoods who need tutoring opportunities, to bringing canned food and preparing it for the homeless. This is the way you expose kids to who in our world needs help.
Both of my sons are better people. They understand the world in a different way. They know the importance of respecting people. They know the importance of hard work. Even when things get tough, you have to push through.
That community service experience taught me to value more things in my life, to realize that not everyone has what I have. Not everyone's able to get the education that I will be able to get. And that makes me feel extremely grateful and thankful that my parents have worked so hard to send me to a school such as McQuaid Jesuit.
We know we're a great academic institution, and I would say at this point as a coach, our athletics is equal to the greatness of our academics. You look at all the state titles over the past decade, and it's not one sport or two sports. And we have crew, sailing, so much to offer in so many areas, and this is why our kids are here and participating more, which of course is an extension of the classroom.
For sure, we offer a wide variety of sports, from everything you can think of, from basketball to football, baseball, even ultimate frisbee we have a club for.
My wife and I are very happy with the decision we've made to send our son here. And we even thought from the beginning, sending him from sixth grade through 12th, would that be too long? Coming into our 4th year, it's not long enough.
I believe McQuaid Jesuit can create great men. I believe that what is given to us in the beginning, whatever class year that the student starts at, that we can take the good things that are already inside them and to help mold and shape them into more loving and kind and understanding people. Now it takes time. It's not something that happens overnight.
I so believe that McQuaid can create great men. I have seen it happen. I've seen it first in my nephews, some older cousins, but when your son, I'll cry now, when your son goes through the whole experience and you see him at the end after all of the work and effort that's gone into it, and they're just so happy and proud of who they are, and they go off in life and you see them as a human being, not just a child, and you realize they're a really wonderful human being. A big part of that is McQuaid.
I believe that McQuaid can create great men because not only are we focusing on high-level intelligence here with academics, we also focus on the ethics and the morals of a character and what they should be.
How do we create great men? We sort of inspire them to greatness. If you tell a young boy, you will be great, you will do something important when you grow up, and then you help give them the tools to do that, believe it or not, that's what happens. They grow up and do great things. So that's how we think we do create great men. And I would say the proof is in the pudding. Talk to some McQuaid grads you know. Talk to some of the young men in the upper classes here. And you'll see it happening, I think, probably in front of you.